If you're hosting a Thanksgiving meal, you're probably going to want your table setting to look just as good as your meal taste. Today I'm going to give you 2 DIYs that's going to make your table look amazing. You know, we always talk about making things look effortless, like take effort. Well, this is kind of in between because I'm telling you, you can do this. Welcome to Mr. Turkey. You can do this. It's awesome. I'm gonna show you in 5 or 6 easy steps, and I'm telling you, your husband's gonna be impressed and your kids are gonna love you. Okay, so first let's go through the things you're gonna need for your Thanksgiving turkey. I love felt. It's so easy to use. I love using different colors. We did red, brown, white, black, camel. Again, it's your choice. You can use any colors that you think are good for your table setting or just your house. If you want to do all the same color, you can. Pears, probably the most important. This is your base of your turkey. Again, you can do red, brown, light brown, yellow, green, depending on what kind of pears. You can also use gourds if you want to go bigger. A little note on the pear is to not buy them too ripe. Pipe cleaners, these are gonna be for your feet, and glue. And probably one of the most important things are your patterns. If you go to mollysims.com, we created unique patterns that we own and we have, so you guys can download them and use them. I love this. Again, you can make all different kinds of shapes. They don't even have to match. It's kind of, that's where you can get really expressive and making your little turkey man your own. For us, you know, I love going by pattern because I need like, okay, step number 1, step number 2. And last but not least, thumbtacks. So step 1, I'm gonna have you create the turkey's tail. So I went with fall colors, which I think are beautiful for the table setting that I'm trying to achieve. And I simply cut the pattern out and I pinned it to make sure, like, I know some people can do this and just holding it, but for me, when you're just by yourself, it's really easy just to take the pins. And all you do is you take a pair of scissors and you simply cut around it. And by having these patterns, it's really kind of a foolproof way to know that you're getting it really, really perfect. And if you have a little bit of older kids like Brooks and I, he's just now starting to really use scissors, they can also help you. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect when the kids are helping you. There you go. And so I've done it in the red, in the medium, and then I showed you what you're gonna do in the small. This is what it's gonna look like. Very easy. So once you have made all your tails, you're gonna glue them together. Simple stick glue works really well. And literally you just go and you stick them together. I only glue the bottom of it to really kind of make it have like a little bit of depth and texture in here, so you can, it looks like it's not all just one thing. I think that's what also makes it look a little bit more 3-dimensional. Just really glue the ends of it. And that's your turkey tail. Okay, so the next step, and again, you're gonna make eyes, which is really easy. It's just a little white dot and a little black dot. I'm gonna show you right here. And then you're gonna glue them together. So really easy, the eyes, just 2 steps, white and black, cut one little round, and then another little round, and then glue them together. And then for the nose, we use 2 different colors. And again, think of like, you're kind of cutting in like a diamond shape. Kind of, that's the best way. Yellow is for the beak and red is for the wattle, because you need both. But think diamond, little diamond. One is a little bit bigger. Next, we're gonna make the feet. Okay, my kids love pipe cleaners. So somewhere around their house, if you have kids, you probably want to have pipe cleaners, and I'm telling you, on a plane, they're so good. You can make anything with a pipe cleaner, but today it's gonna be my turkey's feet. Super, super easy. You just take about, I would say like a 1/2 inch. So you make a U. Then you double it, make a second U. Take it, almost like an accordion, you're folding an accordion. Like this, okay? So you've got like the M, like that. Then you're gonna put it all together in one hand, hold it kind of taut, and then just tie it around. And then you're gonna cut the leftover, leaving a little bit of the tail, just so you can attach it. So I'm gonna cut it. You see? There's his little turkey feet. So now the assembly, now the fun part. Take what you've already assembled, which is his tail. You're gonna kind of position it, you know, a little bit up. So you want like halfway in the back to go to the middle of the gourd or the pear. And then simply, all you're gonna do is you're gonna thumbtack it. You can use glue. I prefer to use thumbtacks. It's just a little safer. You can do it with a thumbtack or a push pin. I did it with both just to make sure it's really secure. So next is the face. Really easy. You're gonna take the eyes that we prepared earlier, and I've already glued the black one on top of the white one, so I'm just gonna take your stick glue, just stick your eyes on. Once you have your eyes on, you're gonna continue attaching the rest of the face. So this is what you're gonna end up with. Super easy. Your kids will love them. You can make one, you can make two, you can make several. Again, undone, done. Put leaves around them, pine cones, make it fun, make it festive, and you're gonna look amazing. Next, your guests need to know where they're sitting. These simple name tags are so cute. I'm gonna show you how to make them. They're super easy, and even your mother-in-law is going to be impressed. Here are the things you're going to need. This is just brown parchment paper, so lay something down because you are gonna be using glitter, so it is gonna get a little messy, but you can also use newspaper or craft paper, whatever you wanna use. Again, we have our pattern. You can go on mollysims.com. These leaf patterns are really easy and they look really, really good. Next, you'll need watercolor pencils. We did orange, kind of a beigey, mauvey, pinky, and a yellow. These are from Artist Loft. They can be chunky, they can be thin, but just make sure the key is that they're watercolor. Okay, so let's get started. All you're gonna do is you're gonna cut your leaves. Again, we did different shapes. I think it's really good if you use different shapes, so one or one. Yeah, and so cut out as many as you need. And also do a couple of extra, just in case that at any step in the process you mess up, you don't have to really go back, you already have them. Because the next few steps are really easy to do. So your kids can help you do this part too. All you're going to do is you're gonna take your watercolor pencils and you're really just gonna etch around and sketch it. I'm gonna show you. So you're just gonna etch around the ends and in different colors. Feel free to get a little messy with it. Doesn't have to be perfect. My little son is in preschool right now and he's learning how to trace, so we do the little dots for his letters. So this is a really great way to help them you know, with their pencil skills and just having fun. So now you take your one, you take your paintbrush, take a little bit of water. So I'm gonna show you how easy this is and why it's so important to use the watercolor pencils. You're just going to simply put water and kind of smudge it. And I'm gonna show you how it's gonna dry. And it's really that easy. Just a little bit of water just on the end. And I'm gonna show you how it's gonna dry. Like, look how cool that is. Even that on its own looks good, but it's gonna get better. Okay, next, you need your glue. I like the stick glue, it's easy, it's washable. It's Elmer Stick School Glue. And all you do is you just go around the edges where the watercolor is. The most important thing is before you add the glue, just really make sure it's dry. And again, you can make it thick, you can make it thin, it just depends. I made it a little thicker this time. So you're gonna use your extra fine gold glitter and you're just going to literally go around the edge. I'm just gonna shake it. Look, doesn't that look so cool? Again, if you want to make it thin, you can spread the glue with your paintbrush and just really touch just a little bit of glue just on the ends, or thicker, you can make it like this. Last but not least, a gold pen. So write your name, write your kids' names, write your guests' names. There we go. How easy is that? And then you just place them around their table. It looks really good on white, on beige. Actually, it looks good on any type of dish and it looks super, super cool. Those are my tips for setting your Thanksgiving table. Just remember, have fun. As a mom, we're always trying to multitask and do so many different things. It's super fun. I've learned a lot. My whole thing is making something that takes a lot of effort look effortless. I love hearing from you guys. List below your comments, subscribe to my channel, and happy Thanksgiving.